guys, and welcome back. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Nikki and thanks so much for watching. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my top 5 favorite full coverage concealers. I'm going to be mixing in some lower end or more affordable concealers with some higher end concealers. And it's not that, I just wanted to mix it up. I just felt like these are the concealers that I find myself using the most, that provide the most coverage and that are like the most hydrating and just easy to blend. So I'm excited about this video and I hope you guys are too. Before we jump to the video, you guys already know the drill. If you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click it right now. Don't be a hater. And if you do enjoy this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. And without further ado, if you guys want to see what my favorite concealers are, then please keep watching.
Drop top Porsche, rollie on my wrist, diamonds up and down my chain.
So the first concealer that I want to talk about are the ColourPop No Filter concealers. When these concealers first came out, I was kind of on the fence because I'm just really picky about my concealers. And the fact that they were super affordable, ringing in at $6, I was like, ooh, it was kind of too good to be true. So let me tell you, these concealers are by far my favorite. As you can see, I'm like almost out of both of them. I do have to mix them, but it is what it is. I have to mix a lot of concealers. I went ahead and bought another backup set because I feel like I use these almost as much as I use my Shape Tape, if not more. But these concealers are maximum coverage, lightweight though. It's not like cakey, very easy to apply, and a little bit goes a long way. I'm in the shades Deep Golden and Tan 50. You probably know this from my other videos, but I like to apply Tan 50 first and then kind of just like warm it up and neutralize it with the Deep Golden, and the two of these colors together just really provides the best coverage for me. I feel like if you have dark circles or very like hollow underneath your eyes, then this concealer will provide you with maximum coverage. And like I said, it's $6, so this is one of my favorite. You can wear it to work, you can wear it at night, daytime. I mean, it's multi-purpose. This is definitely a concealer that I literally cannot not have in my collection, and it is slowly encroaching on the Tarte Shape Tape, and it's literally 4 times less. So if you guys are interested in a really affordable concealer that provides full coverage, hydrating, not drying at all, then I definitely would recommend this concealer. So the next concealer that I want to mention, you guys might be surprised because I literally just got it, but I feel like I've been using it every weekend since I reviewed it, and that's the KKW Beauty Concealer. This formula is actually, it's really good, y'all. It's super creamy. Although this concealer claims to be full coverage, it's not super full coverage. You have to kind of build it up and layer it on until you really get rid of those dark circles. I do recommend this because it's super creamy. It's $18, and I do feel like it blends out really easily. It's thick, but like I said, you do have to kind of pack it on. But once you get it applied to your liking, then I feel like it's very easy to work with. It definitely highlights you and conceals, so I think that's a plus, because when I get concealers, I feel like I'm looking for a concealer and a highlighter. I want to like conceal the dark circles and also highlight those areas, and this definitely does do that. These concealers are $18, a little bit more expensive than the ColourPop, but I still feel like these concealers are affordable. You only get 0.162 ounces of products, which is on the like smaller side or lower end of the spectrum, but I definitely do think if you are in the market for a new concealer, something that's creamy, hydrating, I definitely would give it a try, and the packaging in itself is a bonus in my eyes. I'm in the color 11 and 12. I feel like 12 applies light at first, but then it kind of oxidizes, so it almost is the same color as my skin tone. So I like to go in with 11 on top just to brighten it up even more. You guys know that I like to conceal like 2 shades lighter, sometimes 3 if I'm feeling bad and bougie. But yeah, so these are the colors that I use, and I definitely think they work really well for me. So if you're my skin complexion, go and try it out. The next concealer that I want to talk about should come as no surprise. I'm talking about the Tarte Shape Tape. Listen, honey, when this concealer got in the game, like it took it by storm. When I say that this concealer literally has changed my life as a person, like I just feel like I'm a better person now that I have this in my makeup collection. I do have to mix 2 colors. I mix the color Deep and Tan Sand, which again, I mean, I do have to spend double the amount of money, but the coverage that this provides and the way that it doesn't crease, it just goes on so smooth and seamless. I mean, this right here, like if you want to look for a higher end concealer coming in at $28, I definitely would recommend it. If you feel like you're kind of like you don't know what to purchase, you want to get something that's cheaper, but you want to kind of like splurge a little bit, or you want to go with something that's definitely not going to disappoint, I would definitely recommend these concealers out of any of the concealers that I mentioned today, because as you can see, it goes on super creamy, super seamless. A little bit goes a long way. Literally when you tap it, it just blends out into perfection. And I mean, oh my God, like I just become a new woman, I feel like, after I apply this. So like I said, these are $28 and I definitely recommend them. I wouldn't recommend these for like an everyday use, but more of like the night out on the town, date night. Definitely not like work time friendly unless you're only using it to conceal. But if you know you're using it for what it's made for, to provide that maximum coverage, highlight, and just that full beat down, then I definitely will recommend this. So the Tarte Shape Tape is definitely my favorite concealer out of all the ones I'm going to mention today, and I definitely recommend you guys going to purchase this if you have not already. The next concealer is definitely an oldie but a goodie, and it's the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is, I think, one of the first high-end concealers that I purchased, and I have not been disappointed. It's kind of been like on the back burner the last few months or several months, I'm not going to lie, because ever since I've gotten like the Tarte Shape Tape and the ColourPop, I really haven't been incorporating this. But it's still one of the most full coverage concealers that I've tried. It's definitely easy to blend out, and it's a little bit thicker. I think the formula might be like a little bit thicker than the other concealers that I mentioned, but it's definitely one of my favorite, and it does provide full coverage. It's not as like hydrating as the other concealers per se, but if you want to try this, I feel like, you know, it's super popular. A lot of people talk about it, so you probably feel like, oh my God, I want to try just because. I mean, I would recommend it, but it's not something that you totally need. But as you can see, it does do the job. It highlights a lot. Like, I don't use this to conceal. I use this to highlight and bring attention to my under eye so that I can be like beat for the guys, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely would, if you want to try something new, the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer is a concealer that I would recommend, but it's not something that you just absolutely need. I'm in the color Caramel. So the last concealer that I want to mention is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Coverage Concealer. Did I get that right? Okay, I did. Studying pays off. So yeah, this concealer is really nice. It's a matte velvet type of formula. As you can see, this is the only one that comes like in the pot. I don't tend to buy the ones like this just because I feel like, I don't know, like they're a little bit more difficult to blend out, but this one right here is definitely like velvety smooth. It provides maximum coverage. It's not as creamy as the other concealers that I mentioned, but it definitely does provide the same amount of coverage, if not more, and it gives you more of like that skin-like vibe. It goes on very like velvety. So I know that it says matte, but it's not like super matte or super drying. I just feel like it's not illuminating and glossy, so that's maybe why they named it that. But I definitely would recommend this. Again, this is on the upper end of the spectrum. It's $30. I'm in the color Caramel as well. I find that Caramel from NARS really works the best for me. It's almost like a tad bit too light, but I swear the other the next shade down is a Monday, and literally this is like the color of my skin, so I can't use this one. At the least, if I feel like this is too bright, I will go in and just like neutralize it with the Monday color, and it really still applies like a dream. So just in case you guys are looking for your shades based on my skin complexion, I would recommend getting the color Caramel. But if you like to apply your concealers a little bit closer to your skin tone, then I would recommend going with a Monday. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below what are some of your favorite concealers. I would definitely try them out. And until my next video, I'll see you guys very soon. Thanks so much for watching.
Stunning, can't tell me nothing. Bossed up and I changed the game. It's my big bronze boogie, got all them girls shook. My big fat